Well, hello, West Virginia. I am so excited to be a part of this extraordinary day because I believe one new thought, one new idea can transform your life, can change your school, your community, your home, just like it did my team. See, I started the first softball team at my school, and man, just like starting anything new, it was rough. My players just didn't know the fundamentals. They were inexperienced. And there were times that we would lose games, like 38-0. Oh, it was painful. And it lasted a few seasons. But just like anything in life, you've got to decide it's time to win. And I'm going to implement some game-changing strategies. So I've got 3 fundamentals that you guys just have to win in order to win the most important game. The first, you gotta win the inner game. How? You gotta realize that you have the most powerful thing inside of you. Your mind is your internal GPS, and the direction of your life is gonna follow the quality of your thoughts. You see, thoughts are active, they're growing and they're changing. In fact, you could create between 50 and 70,000 thoughts in one day. It's amazing. While most of them are in your subconscious, running on autopilot. That's why you don't even have to think about brushing your teeth. It just happens. But don't be fooled. Neuroscientist Dr. Carolyn Leaf says, our thoughts influence everything, every word, every decision, every action, and every physical reaction we make. Oh, it's incredible. See, thoughts, over time, create our beliefs. An idea you think is true, and these beliefs accumulate over time, and they create our identity, that internal picture of who we believe we are. And from that identity, we make our choices. And remember, much of what we achieve in life is going to be dependent upon what we believe. So what do you believe? We believe stories. Life is a series of stories, and your internal GPS was programmed once upon a time in your childhood. And see, as young kids, there's little to no capacity to filter information. So our parents, our teachers, coaches, friends, the media send messages about our athleticism, our intelligence, our value. And so what do we do as little kids? We just internalize and deposit all of that information into the subconscious. It's incredible how that happens. Now listen, words of love and affirmation and great things that happen create positive memories, healthy thoughts, which lead to healthy choices. Whereas cruel words, cruel deeds, they lead to painful memories. And what do kids do? They tend to bury that scary information. But you guys, anything left in there repressed, ignored, or denied can wreak havoc. It can lead us to some unhealthy choices. So, any thought that is negatively affecting your life has created something called a limiting belief. And it is stopping you from moving forward in some area of your life. Now listen, we can get rid of them. And just because you have a belief doesn't mean it's true. People once believed the earth was flat. So you want to change the direction of your life. Oh man, you change your thinking, you change your choices, you change your life. So let me challenge you today to be the leader of your life. You're the captain of your soul. Leadership expert John Maxwell says, your life today is a result of your thinking yesterday. Your life tomorrow will be determined by what you think about today. So, what are you thinking about? Ironically, you might respond, I don't know, I haven't thought about it. But what you do know is how you feel, because thoughts have emotional components. So you feeling sad, frustrated, defeated? In those early days with my softball team, we weren't just defeated on the diamond. Their poor soul was defeated. They felt crushed. How do you change their beliefs? And then one day it happened. A new player showed up. And not only was she talented, she was a game changer. Oh man, the momentum on our team shifted immediately, because that's what game changers do. They started to change their beliefs. Their performance followed, and guess what? We started to win. So let me ask you, what do you believe about you? 4 steps to winning this inner game. First, just start becoming aware. Just start thinking about what you're thinking about. That's the first step. What I'm going to suggest is that you start keeping a thought journal. Stop writing these things down, especially in stressful situations. That's usually when they show up, okay? But what you do by writing them down, you take those thoughts from the subconscious into the conscious, and it's like, whoa, I didn't even know that was there. Okay, second step, now you're going to refute it. Okay, you've got your limiting belief, it's pretty much in the negative, and you're going to, one of 2 things is going to happen. You're going to read that limiting belief and you're going to go, no, that's not me. But more likely, the second thing's going to happen. You're going to believe it because it's been in there. Okay, so Dr. Shannon, another neuroscientist I follow, she says use this tactic. Look at your limiting belief, read it out loud, think of the person you love most dearly in the world, and then hypothetically put that limiting belief on them. You just wouldn't do that. So stop being so hard on you. Third step, rewire. Here's the actual physical rewiring. Okay, so your thoughts have energy, and they've created all these neural pathways. Just think of it as billions of freeways, okay? When you stop giving energy, when you stop thinking about and talking about that limiting belief, do you know under a brain scan, you can watch that belief disintegrate. And now you can program in the affirmative, the new belief. Listen, it doesn't happen overnight. It can take between 21 and 67 days usually. Fourth step, and this is how you bring it home, visualize. I mean, we do it all the time, but I mean, become aware of your visualization. There's a reason sports psychologists use visualization. It works. So use your visualization. I'm telling you, you visualize as vividly in living color as you possibly can. You see it, you smell it, you taste it, see it as though it's already done. I'm telling you, you find pictures, get pictures or symbols. If you can see it in here, I guarantee you can seize it. Game changer when you win that inner game. Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you a snooze button glutton? Are you kind of grumpy or gloomy when you go to school? Are you always running late and feeling frazzled? Well, your life does not have to be like that. Wouldn't you rather feel like productive and creative and energized? Huh? How about make more money, get better grades, and be in better shape? Who doesn't want that? That sounds glorious. Okay, fundamental number 2, you got to win your morning, because when you win your morning, you win your day. Okay, how? Wake up early. Wake up early. Most successful people wake up early. I mean, I'm telling you, 90% of all CEOs, those are the leaders in corporations, wake up before 6 a.m. 50% of self-made millionaires wake up 3 hours before their workday even begins. That's incredible. Okay, you're not convinced? There's a study at the University of Tennessee that said students who woke up early, their GPA was a full point higher. Okay, early risers 3.5, late risers 2.5. Research continues and says early risers are more creative, more motivated, better problem solvers, procrastinate less. When I adopted a morning routine, game changer, I call mine pray, prep, and rep. Now, as a person of faith, when I open these eyes, I am grateful, I'm alive. And so I'm going to cultivate that spirit of gratitude. I'm going to get my mindset right. I'm going to decide what kind of day I'm going to have. Then I'm going to prep. A couple of things I'll tell you. One of the first things I'm going to do, I'm going to fix my bed. Now, I did not always have that habit, but I went to a leadership conference a number of years ago, and I heard this ex-Navy SEAL say, when you make your bed, you have accomplished the first task of the day. It'll give you this small sense of pride, and you will understand that small things matter, because everything we repeatedly do becomes you. So that's one thing. The second thing, I'm going to work on my mindset. I can't challenge yours and not challenge my own. So I'm going to read my Bible, a devotional, listen to a podcast, something to challenge my thinking. Finally, I'm repping. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the park. I'm getting in that workout. Why? Energized. Come on, you've got an early morning endorphin rush, which are your feel-good chemicals. Trust me, you're going to continue throughout the day to make healthier choices. Listen, when you win your morning, boom, game changer. Okay, I told you that my team started to win. And I know their beliefs in themselves were changing, but their beliefs in each other were changing. They began to sacrifice in the morning, after school. Some of them had to even change positions. I'm telling you, it was the synergy in these guys. You guys, fundamental number 3, win with people. Oh man, it's hard to accomplish anything great alone. People are your best asset. Relationships matter. I'm telling you, relationships are the key. How do you cultivate these good relationships? You're doing it today. Develop you. You start with you, because you can't give away something you don't have. So relationships matter. Listen, I hear young people, even older people ask all the time, what's my purpose? What's my calling? What am I supposed to do with my life? I'll tell you, you use your gifts, your talents, your energy, your passion in service to other people. You help make someone else's dream come true. I guarantee you, your dream is coming true. Therein lies your purpose. While relationships are key, it's the right relationships. So it's said that you are the 5 people you either hang around the most or who are influencing you the most. Okay, think about your circle. First, are you the smartest, most talented person in your circle? Well, if you are, you need a bigger circle, because you always need to be growing and be challenged. So you find that person that you emulate, who has gone ahead of you, and you get that person's influence in your circle. Okay, what if your circle is toxic? Do you have people in your circle who sabotage you, who talk about you, who aren't even happy to see you? I'm telling you, if you can cut off those toxic relationships, do it. Vampires have got to go. They just suck the life out of you and out of the room. Listen, you need people who will champion you. You need people who will love you, who are happy to see you, who will celebrate who you are. I'll never forget this celebration. I mean, the tears, the cheers, the Gatorade flying in the air, when this motley crew of softball players, who not that long before were losing 38-0, bring home our school's first state championship. I'm telling you, game changer. But what was even more amazing was the DNA of my team changed, of the program, even of our school. That is the power of one person to change a team, to change a life, your home, your school, the world. You guys, you are the leader of your life. You're the captain of your soul. You can train that internal GPS to lead you to a path of health, of success, of fulfillment, finding that purpose. Listen, God has an audacious plan just for you. You have been created to do something amazing, to be the difference in someone's life. You guys, choose today. Be a game changer. God bless every one of you, and God bless the great state of West Virginia.